Hey, yeah. Get out of here. All right. How are you, sir? What is your name, sir?
Man,
No.
happy Saturday to everybody, man. Happy Saturday, world. Today is March 14th, 2026, man. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling great today. My name is Khris, and beside me, I got Dorian. And today, like I said, we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna talk freely. We're gonna talk about everything that's going on in the world. We're gonna talk about health. We're gonna talk about lifestyle. We're gonna talk about God and whatever else comes to mind.
Well, okay. Yes, I'm Dorian. Dor, call me. I said it all. Khris. Greetings, sir. How are you?
I'm great, man.
I'm here. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hello. Yeah. So, how did you? Just very briefly touch on how you met Gordana, because I was here that day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand and know that. Like, I was already on my journey. Like, I just started my journey. Khris came. He came with a crazy story. My man, like, he was the side in between. I'm not gonna say lesser of two evils, but the lesser of two greats. And talk your story.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, I met Dr. Gordana in September, and it was due to a basketball injury. I tore my Achilles, and make the long story short, I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to go the surgery route or find an alternative. I ended up finding an alternative. I'm not a surgery guy. Never had been. Never had any major surgery, so I'm just not a fan of that. Never understood it. And two, I'm afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not necessarily going to be healed from the issue. Is just the way I looked at things. Like I watch people get surgery countless of times. I just don't see any great success from the surgeries. There's always something else that you have to battle within that, because I believe that you're creating another problem when you go under the knife, rather than the initial injury that you've seen a doctor for. So I decided to find an alternative, and I found Dr. Gordana, and she healed me naturally. God used her to heal me naturally. And with her natural products that's in front of us right now, that's what she used to treat me. And in 4 months, I was back on the court playing basketball, running, jogging, all that in 4 months. So, like I said, God is good, man. It's best to just trust God, find alternatives, and yeah, like that's just how you be great in life. That's how you be successful in life. Everybody think money is how you be successful, but I think it's just how you think, how you navigate, how you live your life, and truly staying connected to God. You know what I mean? That's how you win in life. It's not about money or anything like that, because people with money still ain't happy. So that's my journey, and now our job is to talk to people and tell people about God, tell people how good God is, and tell people about natural alternatives in life rather than going under the knife for surgery.
Yeah, everything he said, once more. I'm here for sure. I met Gordana, and listen, I'm gonna give it a little quick synopsis. My mom passed. I went through a divorce. I already knew something was off with me, because no matter how good of positive energy I had, and I was, giving out, something just didn't seem right. So I prayed, meditated, prayed. I just was giving my thoughts to the higher being, God. And literally like a year later, I met a therapist, a trauma therapist, and my trauma therapist basically was like, "Yo, you're good. Like, you don't even need, you need to be a motivational speaker or a life coach." And I'm like, "What? I need help." Long story short, I still was fighting insomnia. My therapist at the time gave me Gordana's information and said, "Yo, check her out." First time I connected with Gordana, I fell asleep right on the phone. Like, mind you, I done had months, almost years worth of not being able to sleep consecutively. First time I connect with Gordana, boom, call her, I fall right to sleep. I went through the 15-day journey where you take a picture on the first day and then on the last day, and that's like your proof.
Right.
And after that, I was basically sold. Like, I came up here, one thing led to another. She's like, yo, you good with computers, help me. I'm like, all right, bet, I got you. Even though I don't know what I'm doing in advertising and multimedia and all that, I learned along the way.
Right.
I also learned a lot by just staying connected with Gordana. And that's the connect with Khris' story, because that was the beginning for me too.
Mm-hmm.
And when Khris came, I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't see a lot of us here. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see a lot of us. And Khris, when he came through, and then we had a conversation in the kitchen, he was like, yo, this is what I'm going through. I was like, all right, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
Supposed to be here. And it's been a journey, man. I've been here for almost 2 years now. I'm healed. She healed me from my trauma, anxiety, insomnia, and a few other things. So I'm definitely here for a reason, and I'm here on my own regards.
Wow.
You know, and it's like my family now. Like, Khris is like, he's my brother. 'Cause, it's been a couple times I done went through the ringer. Khris, no.
Mm-hmm.
My guy done called me. He done, you know what I'm saying? He done talked to Gordana for me on the behalf of where, like, I'm my energy is too heightened and I can't flow. Right. So, Khris definitely came through, pulled up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And definitely, he done definitely spun the block for me a couple times. I'm gonna just say that. Facts, all facts. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing in which Gordana has allowed us to be a part of and presented to us as far as our healing path and our healing journey. I mean, I don't really have too much more to say, but that y'all need to tap in, man.
And the main thing that we asking everybody to pretty much tap in with is just, like I said, it's like the lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Your lifestyle is important because it's not just, come here and see the doctor. You know what I mean? There's more to that. Like, I know a lot of people think in this world that you think that just because you may have a good job, you may be getting some good money, you may have a nice house, nice car, you may feel like life is good, and you may feel like you're blessed. You feel what I'm saying? And you are blessed. You definitely are blessed. But at the end of the day, when you have so much, when you have so much good, you're not thinking about God. You feel what I'm saying? In the midst of all that. You feel what I'm saying? And we call these things blessings and stuff, but they can also be distractions. So anybody that feel like they're in a place where, your lifestyle, you good as a person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm able to detect now. I'm able to look at people differently now because I see the change in myself. I didn't think nothing was wrong with me when I came here. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. Like, when you start coming and when you start moving different and acting different and, like, being into with God and talking to more people about God, you start to see the change in yourself. You start to see the things that, that was ugly about you. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, like, I was at church the other night, right? And I got out of church. They served me food. You feel what I'm saying? Got me some food. But then I ended up seeing somebody homeless. You feel what I'm saying? And he asked for some money. You know what I mean? I gave him a couple $, but I also gave him my plate. Now, I had a couple people that said to me, like, yo, you giving me a plate away? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is this. We just left God's house, right? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the thing. And the people that said that, they're not bad people. You feel what I'm saying? They're not bad people, but it just goes to show you that you can also change. You can see the dirt within yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all not even willing to give your plates away. Some of y'all going back home to food. You know what I'm saying? I know I was going back home to food. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not tripping about that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm blessed and fortunate enough to have food in my house. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to go somewhere to go get food. You feel what I'm saying? They are the same thing. But I see my heart and I see how I am, my character versus somebody else that we just left church with. You know what I'm saying? And they're not willing to give up their food. And that's what separates the character. That's the character I'm talking about. Because it don't matter how good you're doing in life. Your character and your lifestyle is what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we want you to tap in with and come change for yourself. Because even though you do have some good in yourself and you are doing good in life, there's a better version of you that you can unlock and see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So now that I'm here, I can just easily see with people the dirt, the little bit of ugly that you have, despite all the good, the good character, the big heart you got. I can still see the little bit of ugly you can clean up. And you can't see it because you're not where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point. Is seeing how far you can go, how much more you can unlock with yourself. And when you get to see that for yourself, life just get better for you. It get that much better for you. So that's what we mean by like tap in, come see for yourself. You know what I mean? Because we all got some dirt that we can clean up, man. And the little bit of dirt that we holding on to is affecting us in a lot of different ways to where it's keeping us back from this and keeping us back from something. Because despite the money, the cars that you have, you may not have a relationship that you want. You may not have a wife that you want. Your relationship might not be going in the direction you wanted to go into because of a little bit of dirt that we have that we got to clean up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, that's what you got to come find out and come see. Because everybody, like I said, can use a cleanup, can use a detox. And that's kind of what you get when you come here and visit Dr. Gordana and do healing sessions and stuff like that. So I'll say check it out. I say check it out, see for yourself, and see if we lying.
Yeah, I look 100% everything Khris talking about. Look, even myself, man. Look, I'm gonna give a little tidbit. You know, you gave the story about how the person didn't understand when you're giving up. Right. You have more at home. It's worth the blessing that you're gonna receive later versus at that moment.
Right.
I mean, the same thing for me. Like, I'm still learning and going through it. Khris, you know what's going on. Like, and I had a great job. And along with this journey, like Gordana, she'll tell you what's going to happen, whether you listen or you don't listen. And a lot in the beginning, I wasn't trying. I was listening, but I'm like, no, like, oh, And she told me, and she also told me, like, I'm destined to be somewhere greater than where I were a year ago. Mm-hmm. I just got to go through the journey. Mm-hmm. And this is not, it's not for the weak. Like, it's not for the weak. And I don't want to say weak like that, but like that dirt that he was referring to, a lot of us try to ignore it and be delusional to that aspect. Like, you think just because you're doing this, that, and the third, like you still got to figure that little part out. Yeah. And I'm figuring it out. Like, I'm definitely figuring it out. And I mean, I just say, like he said, when we say tap in, man, it's not about the advertising. It's not about like trying to get people here. Like, Gordana is really a gift to the world. And I know a lot of people who always talked about, if somebody can come, somebody this and the third, and then when you present them that opportunity, they be bullshit. Right. They be playing around, or they got a bunch of excuses of why they can't. Right. But then they'll go out and drop a bag on hair, nails, like you just said, new whip, something that's not pertaining to like their health or their growth. Yeah. It's just a frivolous, materialistic icon, like a vanity. It's kind of like a vanity thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing, because I definitely got a little discouraged at one point, because when you give this information to people, especially in our community, because it started with my family first. I'm not going fraud. Like, I went straight to the family. I went straight in source, in house, and people thought I was crazy. They thought I was like, something was wrong with me. Like, oh yeah, he back on that conspiracy shit again. Like, I don't know. And it's just like, you got the opportunity and the chance. You might as well just take it. Yeah. And touching back on what Khris was saying too, like, being on this path and being healed and going through the motions that we go through, the discernment is stronger now. Because like he said, he could see. I mean, I consider myself an empath, so I always saw, but sometimes I just avoidance. I didn't want to, I didn't want to take heed or pinpoint out somebody's situation. But now it's like I'm at a point where it's just like, yo, this is what it is. You gotta fix it or not. Like,
yeah.
And if you don't, then that's on you. But at the end of the day, I know I came to you and presented the truth. You know what I mean? So it's up to you to follow that journey after that point.
Right.
And man, again, all I can say, man, we here for a reason. We done seen people come and go.
Mm-hmm.
We done seen people join the squad, then disappear off the squad. Like planting season coming up. It's like literally right around the corner. We've been here from the muscle, mud, like growing and planting the flowers and the herbs and the plants and the fruits and the vegetables that caters to these products. You know, we did it from the muscle. Like I'm going to post all the pictures and all that because that's what I do here. I do all the multimedia, technical, all of that. So I got my laptop right here. I'm sending out the information, and Khris does. He's that guy. I don't want to call him a model. I'm not going to say that.
So what?
I know. Paul. I feel he said it's like you like but you like no, but like no. Seriously though, like he came at a very pivotal time where like our job period is to get the awareness out.
Mm-hmm.
So we all play our part, and you know what I mean. So it's like y'all gonna see more because Khris is all over the pages now. My man, he been the messages like Godana tell me like when God send you a message, you'll follow that. Like don't think you crazy or don't think like it's not for me. Yo, if it's some validity to that message in which whether he said it, Godana said it, somebody said it, and it caters to whatever you're going through in your journey, yo, follow it. Mm-hmm. It's there for a reason. Yeah. And just know all them joints I just posted for Khris, I know. Yo, I see the analytics. It's touching a lot of y'all. I know y'all might not like it or repost it because it's please like, share, and subscribe, right? But y'all might not like it, but I see the views. Yeah. I see them. And not for nothing, before I posted Khris in them edits, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just giving you all the flower shit. Y'all was not paying attention. Like we was talking all this and all that, but until Khris started talking crazy to y'all, I don't want to say crazy, but he started talking, right? Y'all started listening, and even if y'all don't click, y'all peeping the message. Follow it though. That's all I'm saying. Follow it. Tap in with Dr. Gordana. You don't even have to come up here. Just call and see what's going on. Check out the website. Check out the Instagram. Like, just give your time. It's 5, 10, 15 minutes. What could you lose? If anything, you're going to gain a lot. I promise you that.
Absolutely. I mean, God gave us one of the greatest gifts ever, which is free will. You know what I mean? So everybody has a choice to decide what they want to do. You know what I mean? And like you said, you guys don't have to like and comment and stuff like that. If you do, you do. But you have a choice to decide what you want to do with your life, you know what I mean, and how you want to better your life and grow a life because at some point you're going to see everything that we talking about. You know what I mean? Like, and it's being shown to us, like I said, and with everything happening in the world, we are starting to see things that's been revealed to us in small ways, but now it's being revealed to us at an all-time high. Like, they don't even care. They're not even trying to hide what's happening anymore. They're not even trying to hide what's in your food. You're not even trying to hide what's going on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Your president is telling you exactly what he's going to do. He's telling you he's going to bomb this country at this time. He's telling you exactly like I said, we're in an era where everything is being shown to us right in front of our face. And it's either we going to stand there and just whatever, you know what I mean, or we're going to make adjustments. You know what I mean? So we have to start making adjustments. We have to start making better choices. We have to start making moves because everything that's been fed to us, they've been feeding it to us since we've been alive. You know what I mean? Like, they've been feeding us the same recipe. And you got to ask yourself, is it still filling? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it still help me? Is it growing? Like, is it allowing me to grow? You know what I mean? It's not. At some point, we have to revert back to how we used to be, which is making our own stuff, becoming our own doctors. You know what I'm saying? You the head of the household. You got to take care of your children. You have to take care of your house. You know what I mean? Nobody else is going to do that for you. So we have to start doing these things on our own, but we got accustomed to needing them and needing their help and relying on them. And at that point, that's where we become weak, not just physically, but mentally, we are weak. And that's why, you feel what I'm saying, getting the natural healing is important, because we're cleaning, she's God is using her to clean that negative energy out. You feel what I'm saying? All the negative stuff, all the negative food that we have, consumed. You know what I'm saying? It's all bad. All the negative drinks that we consume, it's all bad. You feel what I'm saying? It's all to make us weak. So at the end of the day, we have to start making better choices. You know what I mean? Drinking our syrup on the daily. Like you said, this is around the time where we plant and we go out to the garden and start making all these products. You feel what I'm saying? Which is the syrup right here. This is the detox. A lot of people are sick right now. A lot of people have a lot of different illnesses. You know what I mean? This is what we need to be taking on the daily, 3 times a day. The natural healing syrup. You feel what I'm saying? It cleans the body out. What people don't understand is the majority of stuff that's in here is herbs, plants, vegetables, fruits. The doctors in the hospital, they use herbs too. They use them too because this is how you get the pain relief. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the pain relief don't come necessarily just from the drugs that they're using, but they add the drugs on top of the herbs because the herbs really work. You feel what I'm saying? They just add the extra stuff because it's a business. You know what I mean? This is what's going to keep you coming back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we got to understand that these hospitals, these pharmacies, they all businesses, and all we doing is keeping them in business. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing, keeping them in business, where we have access to the stuff we need right outside. You feel what I'm saying? You could become a gardener today. You can go to the plant store and get your plants and start making your own herbs and stuff right now today. You can start doing that. That could be an adjustment. You feel what I'm saying? To your life. You can start doing that. You can start drinking your teas with all different types of herbs and cleaning yourself out yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the same way you don't feel like doing stuff, you go to the pharmaceutical companies and go buy the product. You can go right online on Divine Global Healing or Lino Go and buy these products. It's already done for you if you don't want to make it yourself. It's already done. So at the end of the day, like I said, we all got choices. And I hope by the time I'm 50 years old, you know what I mean, I still look the same. I'm still able to move and walk and run, do all these things that I'm doing right now. I plan to do that at the age of 50 as well. And that's also going to happen with the lifestyle that I live. A lot of 50-year-olds can't do much of nothing these days. You can't defend. Can't defend your household. You're weak. You know what I'm saying? Can't please your wife. Can't please your husband. You're weak. You know what I'm saying? So all these different things that's happening, you feel what I'm saying? You can't do them because you're not taking care of yourself. And it's them to blame. The food we ate, the drinks that we consume, you feel what I'm saying? The sitting in the house, not enough movement. You know what I mean? Depressed, the trauma, everything that you not letting go on the regular. You feel what I'm saying? We have allowed them to take control rather than release. And coming here, you got people like me, Dorian, that can help you release. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody to talk to. You feel what I'm saying? We talk about this. Even being on here, like, we get a chance to release and let go because we human too. You know what I'm saying? We go through things. You know what I mean? We are not perfect. We're not sitting here trying to act like we're better than everybody, anything like that. We go through stuff. But we have this platform to let go and release. And a lot of people, we all need platforms to just let go because we release it in the wrong areas. And that's just what's great about being here. Like I said, I never thought I'd be on here on a podcast talking about my problems, talking about helping people, talking about God. I never thought that would happen, but it's the choices I made. It's the route that I took, and I don't regret it. And it's only up from here, man.
Facts. All facts. I mean, I don't even know if I can add to that because everything he's saying is all valid. I'm on the same trajectory, and I just want to be a better version of myself. And to touch back on, he said, like, I'm an indoor, like, anybody that know me, because my circle is like this. I don't really, it's not that I don't like people, but having that discernment and seeing like the true beauty in people, whether it's chaotic or it's like on some calm, cool, but it's just still like, I know I got to work on me at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
Still, with that being said, I still go out my way to help those who I know. And it's only a selective few. I don't want to put nobody out there, but they know who they are. A lot of them are watching now. Shout out to my Asian family. But like I just I like to isolate. I'm not gonna lie. Granada told me that's it's not good. You know, I'll get depressed. I will get lost. I'm an overthinker as well. Empath, overthinker. Like all of these things that I should be mastering to use it to the best of my ability, but my mind be so far when I should be in the present. I don't want to be around nobody. So to be here and to constantly be called back here because, like I said, I done went through it. You know, Khris knows. I done, and somehow, some way, I still end up back here. Even when I have like certain friends or family members like, yo, why you go up there all the time? What you be doing up there?
Right.
I still show up. I still, show and prove. Like, not only because I know and I've seen the greatness in which Gordana has or can do, I believe.
Right.
I believe not only in her product, I believe in her ability, I believe in her connection with God. Because she'll tell you, like, yo, don't look at her. She'll be like, yo, don't worry about me. Like, yo, listen, I'm just a vessel. I'm here on a mission. Her mission is to heal or help heal and save people in America. She was saying she's from Macedonia. She's learned the truth about America. I'm gonna just say that, surface level, superficial. But she was sent here for a reason, and she's been here for 8 years now? Yeah, going on 8 years. So it's like she not here for no reason.
Right.
So, and we've been selected. It's only me, you, and Key. Like it's only Diane and Henry. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Diane and Henry, Chris and Kiera, myself, Crystal, Cobb's family. Yeah. And we've been chosen for a reason. And we all are on our own individual journeys as well. So don't think it's sweet. Like, don't think like, all right, we just here and we all come kumbaya. No, we all got our individual things going on. And we all done had our differences or based off circumstances with Gordana. And Gordana don't got, she's like a black auntie. I'm gonna keep it all the way fly with y'all. She's like a black auntie. She don't care about how you be feeling. Like she cares and she's like loving and consoling, but she gonna tell you what it is. She not all that crying and boo-hooing. Yeah, she's still gonna console you, but she gonna be like, yo, this is what you gotta do. And if you don't do what you gotta do, this is what's gonna happen. And when it happens, don't come to me crying, because I told you. And that's why I love it here too. I ain't going, because a lot of people in America nowadays, even our family members, a lot of people not straight up.
Yeah.
A lot of people not real and raw. Like, you know how back in the 90s used to be like, when we was growing up, you had that one auntie or uncle, even it could have been your mom, but this is like.
Yeah, growing up, I just feel like during that time, a lot of people was just mentally stronger.
Yes, thank you.
You go way back. You can go 90s, 80s, 70s.
Yes.
It's as far as you want to go. They were mentally strong, tough. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just different. But the culture and everything here in America started changing once the 2000s came along, and as the years keep going, I swear, a lot of people just softened up, man.
Thank you. I'm glad you're saying it. Yes, I agree.
Become very, very fearsome. And with me, I'm heavy on the old school eras. Like when it comes to anything, sports, basketball, boxing, anything, I'm a fan of the old school era because the mentality was just a little bit different, and I try to carry that within myself. So when I got here and I saw where Gordana's mental was, with just how tough and how strong she is and her ability to just push you, we just connected there because that's how I am. That's how I'm set up. I don't need nothing spoon fed to me, anything like that. I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of respect, and I'm a man of just about working. You know what I mean? And getting it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So nothing that God asked you to do is going to be easy. Even doing this right now, this is not easy because, you know, being like I'm out of that place of where I used to be as far as an introvert. You know what I mean? But just being that person, you don't really care to talk to nobody. You know what I mean? And now that I'm doing this, I'm talking to more people and I'm, doing what God wants me to do. It starts to change. You start to be more accustomed to doing it. So I'm getting more comfortable with being this way. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm feeling more better about myself. Because again, that was some dirt that I had to get off of me. Not wanting to speak to people, not wanting to talk. You can't go nowhere not wanting to talk to people. You can't be successful not wanting to talk to people. So at the end of the day, like you said, this is what you get here. You get real love. You get real love, tough love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how God is. God loves us in the toughest way. Because when we don't do what he asks him to do, what happens? Consequences. Facts. Tough love. It ain't no, go sit and stand in the timeout for 5 seconds and see if you learned your lesson. No, you really got to go through something. You're going to go through some hardship. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how God tested it too. He put us in the hardship, and then we got to fight our way out of there. And when you fighting, that's how you growing. You becoming better because you fighting to get out of this hardship because you don't want to go back down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in this predicament no more. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about God. He gives us that tough love, and that's the same thing I do. I give everybody I talk to tough love. And so they may not like it, they may not love it. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to, to satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to you straight. And either you're gonna respect that about me because that means to tell you anytime you talk to me, you're gonna get the truth. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get no BS. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get none of that. You can talk to your friends about that. Get a bunch of people that's gonna agree with you. But I've never been a guy that's going to say what the rest of the room is saying. Because the room ain't always right, man. Following the crowd ain't always right, man. So get you some people that's going to give you that tough love. Like I said, we that people. We are that people. Like, we are those people, sorry. And come see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come see for yourself, man. Make the change. Because like I said, God is coming. Point blank period. God is coming, man. If you tapping in what's going on in the world, and everybody got social media, if you don't, then I don't know. But for the most part, everybody got some type of social media. You can see what's happening. You feel what I'm saying? You can see what's going on in the world. There's things that's happening that don't even make sense, like our weather, for instance. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is happening where it doesn't make sense. And when you see the world start getting like this, who else you gonna cry to? You need to be talking to your Father. You need to be praying, man, and asking God to bring you around some people that's truly of God, man. And that's the prayer that I prayed, and that's how I met Dr. Gordana, man. I think she's truly of God. I think God is using her to help people, and America needs this. I said that on one of the podcast episodes last week. America needs somebody that's gifted to help this country because it's a lot of things going on here in this country that don't even make sense. We don't have any culture. We don't have anything. And it's just a bunch of spirits walking and running around here. And we need as much help as we can get. And that's why God has her here. Her job is not easy. And I just pray that more people just continue to watch and just make the right decision. Make the right decision and make a change for yourself, man, and come see for yourself.
Yeah, look, everything he said, again, I agree. We also are men of God. And God gives his toughest battles to the strongest soldiers. I had to throw that out there because, again, we done seen people come and go. And with our strength and discernment, we can tell, like, you made a statement about somebody new recently that came. You kept it. Remember, we was in the living room. You was like, "Yo, listen, watch this." And I'm just like, "No, Chris, I don't know." And it turned out like he was on the money. I'm gonna just give it a bit. He was all the way on the money. And I'm learning that too because I.
But the only reason why I was though is like I said that about 2 people.
Yes. The
only reason why I'm able to figure that out is because, like I said, I came here and I was able to clean some stuff up.
Yes,
off of
exactly.
me because I used to be one of these people. Like the people that's walking in, you know, trying to make the changes. Like I was there, bro. Like I was there. I know the way y'all moving. I used to move like that, so I can recognize myself, my old self. You know what I mean? So when I see those type of things, those little movements, I can just tell off the bat. You know what I mean? And like I said, I haven't been wrong, but it's not about being wrong or right, but it's just calling it how it is. You know what I mean? And like I said, I can just see it right through you. I can see right through you, whether what you on and you know what you coming here for and all that. I can see everything. So, and there ain't no special talent. Like I said, it's just a simple fact that I changed myself. You know what I mean? I gave up the little things that I used to do, like just the attitude, the not wanting to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like isolating myself. You know what I'm saying? Like holding on to certain things that will keep me depressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being skeptical. You know what I mean? Like everything, all that. Like I can just see it. When somebody's skeptical, I can see it. When somebody scared, I can see it. Like, you know what I mean? I can just see it. So it's not a special talent or anything like that. It's just when you change yourself, you start to see everything more clear. If that makes sense. So
yeah.
I don't want nobody to think they come here and get some special type of talent or anything like that. I mean, the only thing you're going to recognize is that you feel different, you look different, and when you look at everybody else, you're just going to be able to tell. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. So
yeah, it's like that. It's like the senses. You know, when you lose one sense, you strengthen all the rest of them.
Right.
It's kind of like the same thing, like what you touching on. Like once you realize you reset and renew, and you move forward, like it's like a, you know, it's like strengthening your muscle,
right?
And it's your energy muscle like that,
right?
And I'm the same way. It's just that my issue, I'm not even gonna say my issue. What I've learned to stop pussyfooting around with myself is when I see something, I understand something, don't try to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like take it for value. How people say it, take it for face value. Take it for all the value in which is presented to you, and move accordingly. That's all. You don't gotta be dramatic or drastic, but you can put in some boundaries in place to protect your peace and your energy at the end of the day.
Sure.
And that's all he was doing. Because when we had that conversation, I was just like, oh, I was just trying to renew and try to just be, you know, because I was on that. I'm like, oh, everybody on bullshit. But I tried. But he called it, and I felt the same way, but I'm just like, no. But then it turned out to be like, yeah, what he was saying. So I'm like, all right, that was another lesson for me to just stick, how do you say, stick to your gut feeling? But it's just like, with us, it's the energy thing, where it's like, again, man, we here for a reason.
Right.
And I look at it as a blessing because, one, Gordana has never lied to me. Everything she done said, whether good or bad, then came true. Everything. Even if it took time to come true, it came true. I can't make it up. Like, she's never lied. She's also been exposing how the world may be. Khris said it. He said, yo, when the world, like, God is coming. And that's a fact. Gordana told me in 2024, like, yo, in the next 3-4 years, the world it's gonna be fucked up. It's messed up. Yo, look what just happened. Epstein files. Look what Trump doing. Look at the weather. It's like, she also said it was going to be like after 2025 and then in 20, it's just going to be winter and summer. Y'all know what's been happening. Last week it was like summertime. Like it was 80 degrees for like 3 days, and then we got snow. Make that make sense. Hello. So it's just like, she also was saying like how the world, the things with the Pope, Epstein, like she was telling me all this in 2024. And not that I didn't understand, because I'm, you know, I be on that too, conspiracy wise as well. But I'm just like, no, I can't see. Now I knew the world was gonna get to a certain point, but not as quick as it has.
Yeah.
And everything she said in 2024 is literally played out in 2025. Now we're in 2026, and y'all, everyone who knows and follows the politics, the way of the world, the weather conditions, the currency, Like everything is happening,
Right.
and this is only the beginning. There's more to come for the world to shift, and that's why I believe and understand that God gonna come, because you're gonna have to do a cleanse. You're gonna take everybody, you're gonna separate and maneuver how you need to maneuver. But the point I'm trying to make is, Gordana called this almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, and everything is happening. So
Right.
that's, for me, that's yet another sign of proof. Not only that God is real, but God is with everybody. Whether you want to believe in him or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which religion you're a part of, or if you don't even practice the religion. I got my little thing with religion, because I'm more spiritual than religious. I'm just keep it all the way. I know and believe that there's a God. Mm-hmm. And like Gordana explained it to you, no matter what you practice or you believe, there's only one. And we all be talking to that one person. Right. That one. I know some people be talking about Jesus over God, but like God, Jesus is God's son. So it's just like, might be a touchy subject for some people, but God is God, right? It's either you believe or not. And then even if you don't believe, God still got you. Right. But like Khris said, it's going to be repercussions that you're going to have to abide by and before you get to that point where you can accept and understand. Right. So it's like, don't think it's a game, and things are not a coincidence. Like, it's already written. It's just up to us to choose whichever path to take. And just know, we don't take heed and listen and pay attention to these signs, then we're going to go through some things. Right. You can't always blame the devil. You know how people be like, oh, the devil. Mm-hmm. It was already written for us, because until we get ourselves right inside, we're going to constantly go through things. And even while we're getting ourselves ready right inside, we still going to go through things, because it's a test of growth, a test of your patience, a test of your will. And, Gordana teaches us. She done taught us. She done showed us, and then she done stopped talking and let us learn. Because, you tell somebody a bunch of stuff, like, how they going to learn and grasp the lesson, or following the message. They not. So sometimes she done just was quiet and let us go through whatever we went through. Then we spin back and be like, yo, Gordana. She's like, haha, I know. I tell you. Yeah. My favorite thing is when she be like, oh, no, listen, sit there. Sit. That'd be my. That's a sidebar for y'all. I don't know, but yeah, she here for a reason, man. I really don't have too much to say. I mean, if you want, we already touched on some of the product. We can get on to the product. We had like a 42-minute mark.
For sure, man. So the products that we have here is we have some body cream here. We have some face cream right here, though. We got the 911 cream right here. This was one of the products that was used to help heal my Achilles injury. And I would get that like rubbed on the injury area and get it wrapped on there as well. Then right here we have the face cream. I actually use this product in the morning when I wake up. And as you can see, my skin is pretty smooth. I think so, at least. But I use this product when I wake up in the morning after I get done washing my face and stuff like that. It's a pretty good product, good for the skin. Anybody that got sensitive skin or anything like that, the face cream will be good money for you. Got the body cream. Again, it's like a lotion, good moisturizer for the body, put it anywhere in the body. Anywhere in the body, like I said, good for your skin. Anybody got sensitive skin, this is a good product for you. Right here, we have the hair and the body wash. I have this as well. I use this to wash up with. Again, we're talking about the sensitive skin. A lot of people can't use the soaps and stuff that got all these different chemicals and fragrances and stuff inside of them. Even kids, your kids might not even be able to use all this different stuff that Dove be doing inside their soup and stuff like that. I know we all want to smell good, but at the end of the day, it's all about really watching what we put on our skin. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it can affect us. And the hair and the body wash comes in real clutch. Good product, good clean product. Again, also made with herbs, vegetables, plants, all of that sort. All natural. And then right here, you got the hair growth time. Anybody that's shedding, anybody that got alopecia, whatever you can think of. If you want your hair to grow, want your edges to grow, grab the hair tonic off LunoGo.com. This is a great product. I use it myself. You put it in your hair, you put it in your beard, whatever you desire. Go for it. And then right here, I touched base on this product moments earlier when the show started. And this says the healing and the cleansing syrup right here. It's like a detox syrup. You're going to take this 3 times a day. You're going to try 2 times a day if you can. But 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. One little sip in a shot glass. If you got a shot glass or anything similar to that cup, you know what I'm saying? This will be good for you. And then right here, we have the weight loss syrup. This is a slimming syrup. Anybody that's looking to drop a few pounds, look better, you know what I mean? This will be your go-to right here. The slimming syrup right here. And then, last but not least, we have the berry aroma. And this right here is good for the blood. Clean the blood, make sure you're good, make sure you operate good. So basically, like, we understand that our body is a temple. We understand that in order to keep ourselves going, we got to watch what we put inside of our body. You know what I'm saying? It's like maintenance. Same way you maintenance your car, it's the same way you need to maintenance your body. So understand that these products that I have here in front of me can all help you continue to move, navigate, and take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? With these products right here, this is how you keep moving at a steady pace. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel young, look young, grab these products on LunoGo.com. Grab these products on LunoGo.com.
Yeah, I mean, look, everything you said. I mean, one thing I'm gonna add on about the 9/11 cream. It's great for scrapes, bruises, cuts, and all that. If you have any allergies, take a little dab of do you. You can put it, in your mouth. It's edible. It's also used. I don't want to say, man. I'm gonna say it. Look, sexual lubrication, right? Definitely works wonders. I mean, that's all I wanted to add. Like, we don't, I don't got too much more to say. We done said everything we needed to say when we needed to say it. Right now, and yeah, like I think this was a great conversation.
Absolutely,
we need more of this.
Absolutely,
like I know it'd be the ladies and all that, but I feel like we need more. We might need to do this more. We are also doing our own little individual segments. Right. This is where those people who follow and see the platforms of Linno Go and Divine Global Healing. We've been seeing Khris this last week, like 5 days. My man been follow the message, all right? But we got our own separate things. But I feel like we need to do this more because this we got a lot of viewers.
Yeah, for sure. We can definitely tap in and talk more. There's lots of things that we can talk about.
Yes.
That's happening inside the world and stuff like that. And also, if you guys want certain subjects that you want us to talk about, or certain topics, for us to talk about, be sure to write them in the comments and let us know. We'll definitely touch base on them and keep this thing going for sure. Yes. But for the most part, this is what today's episode was about. Just like I said, the lifestyle. I want everybody to pretty much change your lifestyle. You know what I mean? Are you content with where your lifestyle is today? Is there anything else you feel like you can clean up within yourself? You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe that we all feel like we can clean up something. There's nobody in this world that's perfect. Nobody. There's only one man that walked this earth, and that was perfect, and that's Jesus Christ. So besides that, nobody's perfect. There should be something in you, and only you know what you feel like you should clean up in yourself. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. Let's get to work and clean it up because time waits for nobody. So that's the word today, man. Clean it up.
Yeah, man. Everything Khris said, plus more. My name is DoRRR, and I have no much more to say. So,
yes, sir. Appreciate you guys tapping in with us today, man. Until next time, y'all be safe. Love y'all.
Peace. All right, let me close this out.